punch your lights out. How's
Why
that?
was that? Why would you do that, sir?
Stay the fuck away from me.
I will if you take your card back. How about that? Attempted vehicular manslaughter of an officer of the cards is not very nice.
What's up, YouTube? Wait, no, I shouldn't steal that. Rest in peace, Custom Grow 420's YouTube channel. Anyway, this is your boy. You know him. You love him. It is... Sorry if there's a slight delay there. I had a little issue. Either way, it's your boy, Amethyst Pudding here, with a new video. And this one, ladies and gentlemen, this one here is... It's pure insanity. Incarnate. So, this is my first time taking shrooms. Yes, this was also back in high school, like a good chunk of these stories will be. Not all of them, a good chunk of them. So, first of all, my first time taking them, I took them with someone else. I don't know if it was their first time taking them, but they definitely affected them quite as much, or just, equally as much, honestly. But we had to decide, where are we going to do these? Where are we going to do these shrooms at? This illegal, highly illegal thing. Where in my town, small ass town, are we going to do this? So, of course, we choose a place that's usually highly populated by cops and always get stopped by police. We pick a place out by a country club, and if you're from my town, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly the area, and still to this day, I don't know why people would go out there and do anything illegal, because it's like the fucking most obvious place, still to this day. Nonetheless, I've road tripped out there before, way back when. Either way, so we land on that place. So we have to get the shrooms, which I don't even remember who. I obviously wouldn't say anyone's name anyway, but I don't know how we even came across these. I don't remember exactly. But I did chug lots of orange juice, and I remember getting some peanut butter, just a jar of peanut butter, and just kind of like eating them and eating it, eating them and eating it, kind of going down on the shrooms and then down on the, peanut butter, if you will, and chugging some OJ afterwards, because if you don't know, vitamin C will intensify your trip from psilocybin mushrooms, just the FYI, little deets. So I get all everything ready. I'm pretty sure either I consume them and then I instantly drive out to said location, and or I do them as soon as I get there. But I don't remember having peanut butter in my car. Either way, they take a while to take effect. It ain't like they're going to instantly be like, oh my God, I'm fucking tripping balls now, gentlemen. Believe me, I was, but not quite yet. So we get out to the place, both me and the other guy. What would I call him? Let's see here. Otto. Called him Otto. Gave him a nickname. So we're chilling. Nothing's happening quite yet. But as soon as the first wave of not even hallucination, more just like euphoria comes in. Everything's vivid. Lights, lights are more bright. Colors are more vivid. You could just look at things and you just feel a nice tranquil feeling, like, oh, beautiful dandelion, even though it's just a weed that you see every day. Like a lilac. There was some decent amount of like smaller little flower patches out in the area that we're at. We can kind of walk and see them, but once again, you're walking where cars are traveling potentially and looking suspect as hell, mind you. So, we're feeling pretty good. But then the next wave starts to kick in. I would say, probably about... time is of no reference when you're on shrooms, ladies and gentlemen. Time is of no reference whatsoever. You don't know what the hell is going on. And I want to say it's probably about 30 minutes maybe since from the first onset. All I know is at the same time that I'm having this tranquil feeling, I'm starting to feel another wave of almost like panic, anxiety. And it's not like I was freaking out or anything too bad. It was just the fact that I thought I was dead. Am I living? Am I dead? Like, once I got to that point to where I was juggling in my mind, like, is this heaven? Is this hell? Is this purgatory? Who are these people? Are they angels? Are they devil people? Are they devilmen? Devil women, if you will? I don't know what's happening. It was pretty bad. And at this very moment, pretty much, is when one of my friends, what was his name? What did I put him down as? Called him the Fonz because he wore leather a lot, if I remember right. So he is there, and I'm looking at him in his face, and his face looks normal for the most part, except his eyes start to go like Uma Thurman's eyes in the Family Guy episode. They're just going, both directions opposite of each other, though. They're like flying off of her head, slowly just gliding off her head. And I remember putting my hands up to him, and I'm like kind of like touching his head, and he's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm just trying to keep your eyes in your head, man. I'm just trying to make sure your eyes are there. I'm just trying to make sure that they stay in your head. They look like you need a little help." And he's like, "Oh man, they're kicking your ass, aren't they?" And I'm like, "No one's beating me up." I didn't get any jokes. Like any joke, minor joke, anything would just go over my head. And that's, once again, I'm toggling life and death in my mind. I'm like, am I dead? Am I alive? I'm surely dead. I'm surely alive. This is beautiful, but am I dead? So the other guy I'm with is having, a pretty similar trip, a good trip for the most part, except some of the guys that we're with start to fuck with them. Tommy Jarvis is there from the last story. I'm pretty sure Henry was, and there's a guy, I don't even remember literally who he is, so I'm just going to call him the Mystery. They're kind of messing with him. They're messing with my car. My car's there. They have the hood up, and they take like a filter out, and it's just something normal. They were just seeing how clean my filter was. Probably not clean, by the way, mind you. Pretty sure they cleaned it for me. Nice guys. All I know is I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, they're like, oh my God, they're going to mess my car. My car is destroyed. My car is broken. Am I dead? Am I living? My car is broken. My car is dead, like, oh my God. But it don't take me long to get out of that mindset. And I figure if I smoke some ganja at the point of time, maybe it'll help calm me down or help kind of, I don't know what I figure it'll do. It'll do something. So me and the other guy tripping, me and Otto here, we're just chiefing. We've got like, I don't know if it's a bowl. I'm pretty sure we have some rolled items because we're not that stupid to be bringing glass with us to the potential rest spot, And yeah, you didn't do anything. Smoking weed on shrooms, at least for me, didn't do anything. It didn't seem like it did much for him. I can't speak for him in this matter, but it seems like it didn't do a lot of anything. It helped me feel calm in the fact that I was just doing an action of smoking, I guess, kind of, you know what I mean? So at this point, we're just having a blast, I guess, even though it's kind of like more of a contemplative state of mind, like something you don't want to be stuck in. And that's the point of shrooms, is like once you start to come down, you're like happy because you're like, damn, if my mind was like that permanently, dude, I would probably like be in some severe problems. It puts you in a mindset that you are able to do much anything. You're like you're like mentally feeble. That's what I'm going to call it. You're mentally feeble. You couldn't tie your shoes or even comprehend what shoestrings are, or even comprehend what shoes are. You can't I thought I was dead for the most part, even though I was clearly living. It wasn't scary either. Like normally you think, oh my God, you're dead, you're scared. No, I wasn't really scared. I was more just actually confused. Genuine confusion. That's all I can say. And I remember at one point the guys are messing with the other dude pretty bad at this point now. There's one particular moment he kind of had a little freak out, but it's not his fault. He was getting messed with by him. I'm glad they chose to mess with him. I think they knew it wasn't his first time as to where it was mine, so they didn't want to give me a bad first impression probably, So kudos to them for that. Oh man. I imagine if they had messed with me when I was tripping, I would assume that they were devilmen. Dear devilmen, men of the devil, stay back from me with the pitchforks. Oh my God, I could just imagine. I mean, the most visual I had was the vivid colors, the eye Wrangler. I feel like those are two major ones. I mean, visuals are a lot more like there and gone, touch and go, if you will. Either way, after I start to come down and everything, and I feel like a new man, I feel like I could take on the world, like, oh my God, the world is my oyster, baby. I love it. I love everybody. I love you. Thanks for not messing with me and messing with Otto. Get that guy, not me though. And I just felt so good. I feel like I could run for president and win. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna run for president, baby. I got it. Fuck this, dude. It was crazy. And I remember that, like, I was, I made sure I came down enough to where I could actually take my car, drive it, don't want to leave my car out in the day. I'm surprised the cops never came. They never came. And there's a few times where I'm pretty sure we were loud as could be. They never came once, didn't even drive by. Amen to that. Am I right? Amen to that. So I get back in my car after all that, and I drive my happy ass all the way to McDonald's, get myself some grub, because for some reason I was hungry afterwards. I guess the peanut butter just wasn't hitting the right way, So grab me some Mickey D's sweet tea, some McChicken action, and I go home, and I have a new perspective on life for probably about a week, and then I turn into the regular asshole that you guys know and love today. So, shrooms do change your perspective on life, but I feel like you have to take them periodically or just take a lot. I don't know. I don't advise anybody doing any of these actions. By the way, hell, I can't remember the last time I even did shrooms, but I would recommend not doing that because, either way, story's gone on long enough. I just wanted to fill you guys in on how that went. It was a pretty good experience. But I would not recommend. Every time I talk about it, I feel like I'm not recommending it and then recommending it. No, I am not. Clearly, fist firm to the ground, I am not recommending it. Either way, this has been Amethyst Pudding. Stay right here to this channel and be prepared for more videos like this, because boy, do I this is just, kind of up there, but not quite some of the more intense stories. I have some pretty crazy stories, so be ready for that, ladies and gents. And as always, have yourselves a fine evening.
Hey there, boo-boo. Remember to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell for the picnic basket.